Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ness and I like to talk about books. It's here. This is the August Illumicrate box and I have been building up to this box coming for months now. I think it's quite fair to say that Illumicrate's past few book editions have been a little bit disappointing, but they have promised us a stunning edition for this book in this box, and it just felt like years to get to this day of having this in my hands. So I should have actually been unboxing this a week ago, but I went away overnight one day last week and this box got delivered to my neighbour who kindly took it in. And when I got home and I saw the slip, I straight away rushed straight over to the street, knock 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 on the door, and they never answered then or that night or the next day or the next morning. I must have knocked on this house 100 times. I was convinced that either the person in there had like moved out or something really bad had happened in that house because nobody was answering. That this is the box I've been the most excited for of any of the book boxes, and this is the one that I thought that I was never going to get. But I have it and I'm so excited to open it. I'm going to rush through the items of this box if I'm honest, because I want to get to the book. I do want some practical bookish items for a little project that I'm working on. So there's a few objects which I have in mind that if I get in this box or the Fairy Loot one for this month, I'm going to be very happy indeed. Let's get this open! It's like a black theme. I'm loving it. I'm immediately drawn to whatever object this is. I love the pattern. This seems fandom neutral to me. Is this a fandom neutral box? I have no spoiler card. Another book journal. We had one of these last September, October time. It looks very similar on the inside, but I really like this. Anticipated releases, that's a cool page. It's more of like a weekly planner than an actual reading journal. Oh, it's got monthly TBR there. Every now and again you like come up with a page where it says like monthly wrap up, which is good, but in between it's a bit of like a planner. I'm definitely going to use this. I really like this item. It's really practical. It's got cool artwork every now and again. All of the quotes seem to be from different books, so I'm just assuming that this is a fandom neutral item, maybe with like a theme of like dark books. We've got A Lesson in Vengeance, Vita Nostra. I really like it. I'm gonna use it. I might incorporate using this into a reading vlog so you can see how I'm getting the best use out of this. So the next item looks like a little bag. So I don't know if this is like a drinks holder or a pencil case. If it's a pencil case, I've just bought one, so I'm like a little bit sad. But then it like throws me with this whole kind of like bit here, which is like a really thin material. Genuinely don't know what this is, and without a spoiler card, I've just got no idea. I'm guessing it's going to be themed on a specific book because of the quote, "Knowledge is carnage, you can't have it without sacrifice." I'm just not too sure what this is. Oh, this is cool. An Illumicrate stamp set inspired by A Lesson in Vengeance, but ink is not included. I wanted to use it like right now. So it comes with a stamp block and the actual stamps themselves, but I really like these. These are so pretty and you can absolutely tell what book this is themed on. I just wish that it actually came with ink so that we could test these out. Oh, I hope they do more of these. I hope this becomes like a thing. I would love to see more of these. The next item is a return of the pin. This one is inspired by Bunny, which is a book that I've never read. I don't actually know what it's about, but I know that it's quite popular at the moment. It's also a really nicely made pin. It's well designed, it's well made. Personally, I don't have a use for pins, but I think that as far as pins go, this is nice. So we've got the stamp set, we've got the reading journal, this weird nondescript item, I'm not sure what it is, and the pin. So far I'm really loving the stamp set in the book. We've got one more little thing at the bottom here, which is a set of bookmarks. Nicely made. I just don't know what these are from. It's book time! In my hands already, I can tell that this is unlike anything that they have ever done before. It is huge, it is thick, and it is heavy. I know what this book is. I think they might have actually said what this book is, and knowing what they've done in the past with the author's other work. I've been so excited to see what they would do with this one, because the last book that they did by this author in their special edition was stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I just knew they would do something special for this one. It's plastic wrapped. Oh god. Wow. This is a special edition. So the slipcase isn't what I was expecting from a slipcase. I thought it would be like quite materially. This is a little bit more like cardboardy. But I love that we've got this uninterrupted design of the cover of Babel on this. It also has it on this side. I can't wait to display this. On the side of the slipcase, it looks like the side of the book. Definitely want to display this way though. And then we have the actual side of the book here. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected, but this is interesting. So on the back and the front, you've got this, oh god, how am I going to show this? This really weird design, and it looks like the Victorian art when they would like slice a building in half and then like draw the plan of like what they see of that building if it was sliced in half. That's hard to describe. Do you see what I mean? Like this is a building sliced in half and you can see each floor in this like Victorian fine art. Back is also the exact same. The edges are like printed digitally. An active translation is always an active betrayal. I was definitely expecting something a little bit more like wow than this, but this definitely makes up for it. Now I don't know if these are unique end papers because obviously I don't have anything that's come in this box. I imagine these might be sort of the end papers of the other editions, the normal editions. Marble is a weird choice. It is pen signed by the author. It has an author letter inside as well for Illumicrate readers. So the picture on the front and on the back is inside the book as well. I'm assuming that's like standard art on the inside of the book. This is so interesting. It's there again on the inside. So this must come in every book, and then just must have put that on the front and the back. Definitely an interesting design. I've never seen anything quite like this in a book box. This is a very lengthy book. It's definitely not what I was expecting at all, but I am happy with the execution. I love this. It's definitely not something that you can get elsewhere for this book. It's very different. It's very different to the Waterstones edition and everything, so I'm really pleased with it. I may or may not be getting this book in another book box. I don't want to spoil anyone, but I may also be getting this book twice. So I'm excited to see what my other edition of this is going to come looking like. I will be unboxing that as standard on my channel as well. And we'll do like a little book box battle edition of them. Babel is the new release of the author of The Poppy War. I've read book 1 in The Poppy War and absolutely adored it. I actually own the whole trilogy, but I've just been too scared to move on. I've read The Poppy War twice, but I think I want to read it a third time before I move on to the second one. But that's by the by. This book is the author's new baby. The premise of the book is about how translated works are an act of colonialism. The main character is a Chinese boy who is in a college in Oxford, and they are a student at the Royal Institute and they are a student of the Royal Institute of Translation. This book seems very intelligent. It definitely doesn't seem like a book I'm just going to pick up when I'm wanting something light and fluffy. I'm going to have to be like in the right mood to pick this up, but I am very excited. I'm like a tiny bit let down with what's on the inside, but the slipcase, I do love it, and I'm looking forward to see what my next edition looks like. This was an interesting box. I definitely felt the loss of my spoiler card. I'm actually going to go now and have a little Google and see if we can figure out what some of this stuff is. Success! I found out what some of this stuff is by looking on eBay. Can I just say this box, the way people are reselling this box for the amount of money is ridiculous. But I found out that these are Babel bookmarks. I like when they do bookmarks for the book in the box. This is a pencil case, which is so annoying because I've literally just had one delivered today, and it is based on the Atlas 6, which I didn't get, but okay. This is definitely the standout item for this box. I'm really loving this. I'm definitely going to incorporate this into some of my vlogs going forward. Overall, this box, I would rate this a solid 8 out of 10. The book was definitely different and it was definitely a special edition. I really liked 2 of these items. I'm looking forward to playing about with the stamps the most. I just wish we got some ink with them. Solid themed box. I love all of the black. I did also just learn that this box is called Knowledge and Power. I get that with the themes of this, and I definitely think the novel, the fan basis is cohesive and consistent as well. Great job, Illumicrate! That's it for me today. Thank you for sticking around and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!